Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circle in the schedule since the start of the season. This is not your normal matchup. Battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the right here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on play. Brings up third down.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The A team makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Texas State, 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Offense facing a third and long at 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Off target and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw it again. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Okay, ready?
Empty set now, 5 wide.
Green 25.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Chanticleers will have 1st and 10 here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And they get him down after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pass is caught. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
The Chanticleers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Get set.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's a sack. They gamble and go for it, but the defense a huge stop on 4th and goal.
Instead of getting points here and going to the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And first down for the offense.
First and 10 play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab made by the tight end. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Coastal Carolina 7, Texas State 0.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision.
He'll take a deep shot. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with.
And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's field. The returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Got space, looking to score. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. A sack for the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4. 3rd down coming up.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. And the Chanticleers looking to run some tempo here. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Coastal Carolina.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State. Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score. Coastal Carolina, 14. Texas State, 7.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the single back takes the handoff. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Chanticleers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. 4th down, looking to throw for it. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And the Chanticleers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Coastal. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Returner decides to field it. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sheds are cleared. Will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Texas State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Running back, the ball carrier. Pick up of 2. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Texas State. A strong fight back. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Coastal Carolina, 21. Texas State, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Working for the tight end, and it's caught.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the grab. It's Flanagan. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And the Chanticleers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Receiver in motion now. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
At the 19-yard line. And that's third down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Man, it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Coastal Carolina 28, Texas State 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Defense is coming after him. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He didn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
Intercepted by Texas State. And they'll take over first and 10.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble.
Scramble play by the QB. He's brought down at the 33. Second down coming up.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. He shreds the tackle. Football comes out. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. Finding space at the 20. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see what the penalty is on. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation. They've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Timeout, Texas State.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Listen, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
The Chanticleers will look to convert here on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Going for a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the Chanticleers getting set on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Ball handed off. Finding space at the 20. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. They quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they can